Hey, what's going on, guys? GBU back here, and today in this video I am back in Forza Horizon 4. So today I'm doing something a little different than I did in my last video, but I have here a Ford GT40. This is a 1966 Ford GT40 Mark I. So one of the most famous race cars ever, I'd say. It sounds kind of bold to say, but I can confidently say this is one of the most famous race cars ever. You see it and you know what it is. These were made back in the 1960s by Ford Motor Company to combat against Ferrari, who was at the time basically the king of the Le Mans races. So they wanted to, get on the map a bit more and win a Le Mans race. And this is the car that this is the car that they developed alongside Shelby American. These things were crazy fast. They sounded awesome, and they're all around just an incredible car. I love them, and all my friends love them. They're just such a popular. These are like universally loved. And actually, if you see those hooks there, now that I'm doing a walk around, actually, I'm going to show you, just kind of show you around this car, show you kind of the interesting features and stuff, and then we'll take it out and drive it around a little bit, do a speed test, and then do a race, and I think that's about it. So one little feature I want to look at, and I don't know how many of you know this, but if you see those little hooks there, and if you're like a classic racing fan, you're gonna know what this is, but those hooks there, you can kind of see those on the front of the Shelby Cobra, which is interesting because these aren't quite the same car, so why do they both have them? Those were for the type of lifts that they used back then. When the car would come in for a pit stop, they would wedge like a lift under there and then pull the back of it down, and it would lift up, like just kind of wedge up the back of the car a little bit so they could like replace tires and do kind of whatever kind of work they needed to do. It's just kind of a neat thing. I also love this exhaust here. I love mid-engine cars, period. So the exhaust just looks amazing. Plus all this airflow back here and stuff is just awesome. So I got this in the Golf livery. Absolutely love it. Probably one of my favorite paint jobs for this car. The wheels kind of remind me of the wheels on the Shelby Cobra. I mean, it kind of makes sense because this was primarily developed by Shelby American. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Just kind of, they have a similar design. I like it though. I love this design. So, another thing, this car is 40 inches tall, hence the name GT40. 40 inches tall, that's about 3 feet 3 inches. And so, overall, this is just a super, super low car. From the bottom of the tire to the top of the roof, it is 3 feet 3 inches tall, which is insane. It's very low and very, very small. Like, it's very short. So they came up with this design here. So you can kind of see that that kind of ridge going along the sides there. That is the door. So when you open up the door, this is what happens. You got some room to get your head in there, and it help you get in easier. And then when you close the door, it just shuts nice and tight like that. Very nice. Man, what to go over first? This car was originally, so Shelby American and Ford Motor Company, they did not actually build the car from scratch. What they did is they took a car made by Lola, which is another car manufacturer. They imported it from Europe, which is why it's right-hand drive. They imported a car from the Lola company in Europe, and they kind of modified it and changed everything until they got the best of the best, till they got it to be the best they could be. They had issues with the brakes, which was quite an issue. I mean, the brakes would phase. They had to come up with better brakes and everything. They changed the design a little bit because this thing did not have very much downforce when they were driving. Once you get to higher speeds, the thing just kind of wanted to lift up, and that was not good. So they really changed a lot of stuff with this thing just to kind of get the best performance out of it. Man, this is They did not keep the original engine that was in the Lola. They actually took out the engine and replaced it with a V8 that they had been developing. So that's a plus. So we'll actually check that out real quick. So here's the V8. I love that rear opening hood like that. I love that. So this is the V8. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that thing. Just looks mean. And there's the transaxle back there. Fun fact, when you're in a mid-engine car and you got the transmission like that behind it, it's called a transaxle. I'm gonna go around to the other side here, get another view with this thing. Very incredible, if I do say so myself. Look at that exhaust work too. Like look at the pipes on that thing. Just straight pipes. Like it looks like almost that they're bell shaped, so it's like it makes it louder. Look at that. It's like choked off right here and then just gets bigger like a bell. So it's just going like, so through here is probably like, and through here is like, pardon my engine sounds. I don't know. I just kind of got carried away there. Absolutely incredible. But let's close this up for now. I'm gonna get in the passenger seat, check some of this out. So I'll just get in here. There you go. You got gauges all over the place. Because, I mean, this is a race car. This is not a street car. This is a race car. It's meant to be fast. So I'll close up the door here and just kind of give you an idea of how much room you had in this thing. Yeah, pretty tight. Very tight. Interesting thing, so you got an amperage meter down here. Here's your amperage meter that far away. There's a pressure meter. I like that too. I don't know why. It's just a little detail, but I like it. Fuel gauge. Let's see here. Can't quite see all the way over there. Temperature gauge, it looks like. Water gauge. Tachometer. And then after that, I can't really read what it is. Here's your pedal setup. Gas, brake, clutch setup, standard. Here's your e-brake right here. Kind of an interesting design, but that's your e-brake. Then you got all the lights, the side lights, headlights, fog lights. And then I can't really read those. There's your shifter. I love that in this car too, that the shifter's on the right side, yet it's still a right-hand drive car. Little thing, but I just love it. I don't know why, I just love it. Plus that the seat is actually kind of close to the middle as well. Is another thing I like. It's kind of far away from the doors. Anyways, let's get out here. And yeah, let's hop out. I might have a video, by the way, coming up on my channel where I do get to check out a Ford GT. Unfortunately, it's not going to be one of the old ones. It would be a new one. But I'm going to possibly get to check one of those out. Still got some stuff to work out yet. Get in the driver's seat here. Close that. There's that shifter that I love so much. I mean, look at that. Not even gated or anything. It's just all open like that. I like that. See, not much different. I mean, you kind of see everything. But, I'm gonna turn this thing on. Beautiful. I love that sound. It's so cool. I just love that. I love the sound of this car, too. It's got quite an incredible sound. So, what is this, by the way? I don't know what this button does, but I'm gonna see what it does. Oh, I'm driving it now. Okay. Just gotta go to streamer mode because I don't want to get copyrighted. Settings, audio, streamer mode, on, accept, back. Love that sound. That is so cool. Take this thing out to the highway. Do a quick speed test, see what this thing's got. So I'm gonna go to the highway, like right here. Kind of get a feel for the handling on the road there too. turned right there. Now this is, by the way, one of the more expensive cars in the game. I got it for free because it was a barn find. But if you want to buy one of these, just from the auto show, it'll cost you around 10 million credits, which is a lot. I don't know if I'm talking loud because I have the volume up so you guys can hear the engine and stuff. But once we do a speed test, I'll just let you guys listen. So, hang on, I just gotta turn this down for a second. So, yeah, that's better. This thing, overall, loving it so far. Like I said, once I get to the highway and I'm doing the speed test, I'll just let you guys hear the pure sound of the engine. For now, I don't know if you heard, but this thing, I don't know if you heard me say it, but on the, auto show to buy is 10 million credits, this car. But it is, you can get it from one of the barn finds. You do get it from one of the barn finds. You are guaranteed to get this car at some point in the game. Takes a while to restore, because it's one of, like, the more, like, it's one of the better barn finds. Also, tip, or not a tip, I'm actually asking if there's a way to shut off the music entirely. Because, see, it's still going. You can kind of hear it, it's still going. So, like, I don't know if there's a way to shut it off completely, but if there is, please let me know, because that would be greatly appreciated. If you do, let me know. I will shout you out in the next video. If it worked, I will shout you out in the next video, because thank you so much, because it just gets kind of annoying, because I want to hear the engine. Alright, so first thing I'm going to try to do a couple burnouts, and then I'm going to just kind of take off here and see what this thing's got. So I'm going to shut off my microphone, so you guys can just hear the engine without being interrupted by my voice. So, hope you like it. Alright, my audio's back on. So, hope you guys like that. I got it up to around 211, I think was the highest I got it to. Which, I mean, compared to the actual car, it's pretty close. I think the actual one, I think, got to around 218 was its top speed. Which is absolutely insane. Now I think I'm going to test this thing on a race and see how it does. So I'm going to do... maybe that one. I'll do this one. Whatever. Alright. Get off the road, Fiat. Also, actually, I'm going to real quick get into a Lola so I can show you kind of that car real quick. And show you kind of a car that's similar to what this was based off of. Same company, just different model. Not quite the same car. Actually, this one's later. I think this is a 1968. 67 or 68, something like that. But this is made by the company Lola, which is what the GT40 was originally. So I mean, kind of similar. Alright, I'm going to get back into the Ford GT. Alright. So there we go. These are the three cars that I have that fit to this bracket. So I got the GT40 Mark 1. Or this is 64, sorry. This one's a 1969. And this one's a 56. So I got the 1964 Ford GT40 Mark 1. The 1969 Lola No. 6 Penske Sunco T70 Mark 3B. And the 1956 Lotus 11. But today we're obviously going with the 1964 Ford GT40 Mark 1. This is the OG. This is exactly what it looked like. This is what it looked like when they considered it almost done. Ooh, Ferrari 330 P4. Got some goodies in here that I'm seeing. Another GT40. Just some, oh, Shelby Daytona. I like that. Oh. Is that one in front of me? Number 4 there. I'm pretty sure that's a Shelby King Cobra. It looks like it. Oh man, I'm doing not great in this race. Just kind of running into everything. I haven't done this race in a while though, so. I'm guessing that is the 330 P4. The main car that Ford was competing against in the Le Mans race. Oh, okay, that was bad. The 330 Ferrari's got to be one of my all-time favorite Ferraris. I mean, that and like the... Okay, that was bad. That and like the 250 Testarossa was a good one. I love the 250 Testarossa. I screwed that up. Now it's like a straight shot to the finish. I'll probably get second. Yeah. I got second. Not bad. Oh, now they're coming up. I've got a Aston Martin DBR1, another GT40. Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR, nice, nice. Shelby Daytona, Shelby Monaco King Cobra, another GT40, Porsche 906, Ferrari 250, LM, and Ferrari 250 Testarossa. Very nice. Good selection. Yeah, there's the P4. Yeah, good for you. 6K, not bad. 3,000 influence, heck yeah. Awesome, so yeah, overall, this car is wonderful. Like, this thing is just insane. Absolutely, because I watched, like, some old videos and stuff of, like, the GT40 racing and, like, heard what the engines and stuff sounded like. I immediately, after I heard that engine, instantly just, like, even just the sound of it, I fell in love with it. It sounds so beautiful. Like, those high revs, it just sounds incredible. Anyways, I think that's where I'm going to end today's video. Just remember, please, if you have any tips, like, on how to shut off the music entirely, please leave those in the comments below, and you will get a shout-out. That will be greatly appreciated. Also, what car would you like to see me showcase next? Because I would also like to know that, because I want to do cars that you guys want to see as well. I'll throw a couple cars that I want to see in there every now and then, but I will also do cars that you want to see. So if you're considering buying one, but it's like an expensive car, I will do a showcase if I have it, or if I can get one pretty easily. I will do a showcase, and I will, I'll tell you guys all about it, and, just kind of, yeah, I'll tell you all about it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you're looking forward to seeing more Forza content, because I know I am. Also, if you want to be notified when I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you guys can be notified whenever I upload videos. You will literally get a notification on your phone that tells you when I upload, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, if you guys want to see more Forza content, please leave a like, because that would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys all in the next video. See ya!